I'm Miranda.
Hi, Miranda.
I'm going to be your social worker today. Would you like to come and sit in my office?
Yes.
Okay.
I like your blouse,
Oh,
Miranda.
thank you so much. I like your
You're
blouse as well.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
just take a seat. Can I get you anything? Water?
Yes, I'll have a water,
Okay.
please.
There you go.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Did you have any trouble finding us today or getting here?
No, I actually come here to eat lunch about 5 times a week, so
Okay.
I knew exactly where to go.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
So before we start talking about anything, I would like to discuss my role in the agency
Okay.
and some confidentiality. So I am an outreach social worker here at the Senior Nutrition Center, and basically my role is to connect you with as many resources as possible to help with any issues that you may be having so we can better serve you.
Okay,
Does
great.
that all make sense?
It does.
Okay. So confidentiality, everything that you say during our meetings is confidential, with the exception of any thoughts of harming yourself, harming others, or any child abuse or elder abuse.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense?
It sure does, yes.
Perfect. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 72 years old. I live at home by myself, but I get along just fine. I have a big 5-bedroom house. I do have somebody that helps me with housework once a week,
Okay.
my housekeeper Shirley. So we manage to keep everything maintained just fine.
Okay.
So
Okay, so you are 72
Yes.
and you live in a nice house and you have your housekeeper that comes. Do you do any hobbies, any activities? How about your living situation?
yeah, I do. I have all kinds of hobbies. So I
Okay.
come here and I do the Zumba class for the senior citizens. It's an all-women class. I come here, there's a recreation room and they let us play bridge in there, so I do that. I volunteer at hospice and the soup kitchen. So I
Okay.
have a full calendar. Yes, I stay busy.
Yeah, so it does seem like you stay very busy and you're very active. So what about your living situation?
It's just me. And
Okay.
my daughter wants to take me out of my own home.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants me to move in with her, so she's already started cleaning out my garage, and she's moving stuff that I haven't even been through to her house yet because she doesn't want me to live alone. She says I need to live with her. So yes,
So is that your main issue for today
Yeah.
that you want to go over?
yes, that's my main issue because I'm not ready to live with somebody. I am fine by myself. So
Okay, so I'm gathering that the issue is that your daughter doesn't want you to be as independent as you are, and she would prefer that you come and live with her, and you don't want to do that because you do seem to have a very set schedule
yes.
and everything like that. Okay. So when did your daughter start wanting you to move in with her and start being a little pushy towards you moving in with her? When did all of that happen?
When her husband passed away.
Mhm.
So he passed away about 3 months ago.
Okay.
So, not too long after that, she started to do this. And, also she's an empty nester now, so
Okay.
she's all alone there.
Okay, so your daughter's husband has recently passed away,
Mhm.
which that can be very hard. Grief is difficult for everybody, and everyone handles it very differently. So it seems like your daughter is handling it by wanting to be surrounded by somebody all of the time.
Yes.
So do you have any other support? Do you family, friends, anything like that?
Yes. My boy, Jimmy, he lives in
Okay.
California with his wife.
Mhm.
So we talk via Skype.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Technology's great.
And I have a sister
Mhm.
now. She's 5 years younger than me, but she lives about an hour away.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get to see her very often.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have your son that's in California, and then you have your sister that's an hour away. So both of those are a little distance. Do you have anyone local that you can talk to?
Oh yes, all my girlfriends. We're very close. See, all of our kids grew up together,
Okay.
so we know each other very well. They're like family to me. So yes.
And have you expressed any of your concerns with the girlfriends that you have here, or your sister, or your son, to see if maybe they have any thoughts or any ideas?
Yeah, my son doesn't speak with my daughter. They're kind of estranged from each other. So, you know, he thinks that it's just crazy that she's making me do this, and so does everybody else that I talk to.
Mm-hmm. So how does it make you feel that your daughter wants you to lose your independence?
It makes me feel, I don't know, just taken advantage of, really, because I shouldn't be forced to do things that I don't want to do.
Yeah, I agree. So have you expressed this with your daughter at all? Do you all talk about it?
I express it with her all the time, and she just tells me that I'm losing my mind. So, you know.
Okay.
But I'm only 72, so.
Yeah, and you were very stable, very active.
Yes.
So, yeah. So before, she seems to have a little concern. Before her husband passed away, did anything happen with you that would cause her to have any concern that you can't stay by yourself?
Well, the neighbor boy, Justin, he broke in about 3 years ago, and he tried to take my jewelry in the jewelry box, and I was sound asleep on the couch, didn't hear a peep, you know.
Okay.
He's very, very slick, I think. He didn't take my good jewelry, though. No, that's locked up in the safe. Yeah, he just got some, you know, pieces that weren't very important, so I think, you know, she was worried after that. So.
Yeah, and I could see that she could be worried because you didn't wake up, so. And you weren't injured in that at all in any way? Or?
Oh, no, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after that happened, did you invest in a security system maybe that could bring some closure for your daughter, and it could help her feel like you're a little more safe at home in case someone was to break in, then an alarm would sound and you would probably respond?
Yes, I actually have one. So the neighbor's parents recommended that I do that.
Okay, awesome.
So their son's the one that tried to steal all I had. So yeah.
Well, I'm very sorry that happened.
Yeah.
So you said that you have spoke with your daughter and you've expressed your feelings, and she still seems pretty strong-headed on having you move in with her. Have you all ever thought about doing any group counseling or any counseling together?
That's never crossed my mind.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so we could definitely look into you all doing some of that. I feel like that could be beneficial for you. Well, for both of you. When I was younger, I was on the outs with my mom very often, and it was hard for me to go into therapy because I'm very strong-minded. So it was very difficult to go into that, but it's very beneficial in the end. So if we could just let her know, you know, it's like a comfortable spot, a safe space for her to come in, and she can open up to it. And I mean, we can put you with me, or if you would rather be with someone that is not with, or is not me, that would be completely fine.
I'd love to be with you. Maybe you can talk some sense into my daughter. You know, that'd be great.
Well, we can definitely try to break down and see if the only issue of her codependency is that she's still grieving from her husband, and that's the way that she may be grieving.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So we can just try to pinpoint maybe what the issue is, and maybe you could stay with her a few days a week or a couple days, or she could stay with you if she wants to be close to you.
Yeah.
But you can still obviously keep your house, keep your things, and keep that independence that you have, because you're doing very well for 72, and to be so active and to have so many supports is very good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Perfect. Do you have any other concerns, questions for me?
I don't think I do.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and I will schedule your next appointment sometime next week, and then I'll reach out to you, and then we'll meet up with your daughter. Is that okay?
Sounds great.
Perfect. Thank you for coming in. It was great to meet you.
Great to meet you. Thank you.